Oh, late as always.
Streams live. Charts are set. Or be ready. Alpine's best. Welcome in. Sunrise glow. Markets in sight. Fairways green. Futures take flight. Porsche on the road. Chasing the day. Alpine leads, we're on our way. Alpine horizon, rising high. From the charts to the course, we touch the sky. Alpine horizon, rising high. From the charts to the course, we touch the sky. Up and ready, take profit call. Together we rise, Alpine
The keyboard is definitely broken. All right. Just had to check some payout situations and stuff. I have too many accounts right now pending payouts, so it's not gonna be a great day, but we're gonna go for it. The coolest thing though is payouts 5. So no more consistency. So I just need to flip. I could request more, I guess. So uncapped payouts on one of the Apex accounts. It's been a while since I've reached an uncapped payout on Apex, but once again, once they got rid of the old accounts, I've just been trying to be more strict, and it's been working out. Hopefully we can continue. Good morning, everyone. Let's have a great Tuesday. Let's see. Copy trader is good. Copy trader is good. Only trading 6 accounts today. Unfortunately, the rest are close to a payout or just need to flip or pending payout. So, fortunately, not going to be a great day. But the focus today is definitely take profit trader, right? Take profit trader. We got to get those daily payouts, and that's the goal. Okay, we got 980 here. See how the open is. Good luck. Oh my god, I got so lucky there. What the hell just happened? How do I win so much? What just happened? That was a crazy glitchy candle. What happened on the other accounts? Why did I win so much? Ah, I got filled way lower. Haha, let's go. That was not what the ORB is technically about, but I did not expect that candle. I pressed the button and the candle just did crazy things, so we'll take that. Another green day. Took it also on Lucid and that worked out. Lucid got exact same execution. I wish Take Profit Trader guys could do that, man. All right, we're going to switch over to Take Profit Trader. I can't trade any of my Apex accounts. So we're going to switch over to Take Profit Trader here. And we're going to work on daily payouts. Crazy how the chart looks so different on the 30-second chart than it does on the 200-second chart. Even though it's the same, it's not visually. But that's something you get used to. And I have to have a very precise vision or view, not vision, but view on the market for the opening range. But for the 80-20, I don't think it really matters. I think it just gives me a little bit more patience seeing the bigger levels. Like on the 30-second chart, you might think, oh, this 20 here is so far away. But on the 200-second chart, this 20 is not that far away because you're more zoomed out, you're more patient. So we got Niels, we got Trader 007, we got Titas, we got Mist, Sharam, we got Kai's, we got Zone Scalper, Marco, Fabricio, Hachu, Sam. Good morning, guys. Good morning. Let's have a good daily payout. Man, these Apex accounts are juicy, man. I wish Apex was still like allowing big payouts. It's crazy how Apex has advanced streamers. They do. Um, Not everyone, but it's but it's crazy that you get banned after 16K payout and someone else makes 100K or more. That's I also don't understand that. Like I really wish there was an explanation why does someone get banned after 16K versus someone is allowed to take out 100K or 200K or 50K, whatever the difference is, you know? That's why I'm not super aggressive with. I said that yesterday. That's why I'm not super aggressive with TRADEIFY and Lucid. I'm buying 1, 2 accounts because I want to have something to fall back onto once I am put to live with Apex, right? So once I'm put to live with Apex, I want to have just 10 accounts with Lucid and TRADEIFY and know that I could take out close to 100K between the two. I don't know what the cap is. Oh yeah, I'll be doing my daily payouts on my funded futures as well. I'll be using Trade Day. I'll be using a lot. Right now, I am just so focused on these because honestly, guys, I'm just afraid of copy trading issues. That's the biggest thing. Every time I add something to a recipe, last time I added, I don't know, it was Take Profit Trader or something. And that's the last time I had a violation on Apex because the copy trader just glitched. That was the only time it glitched. You just saw a crazy ORB and there was no glitch. But once I add a free Rhythmic account or generic Rhythmic account, there's a slight chance that it might glitch. Do I still use Bullnox? No, not now. I use Bullnox when I have a 90% recurring on like a couple evals, so I just use those. But it just takes forever to get to a payout with bull knocks. But they also have a generic rhythmic, and I'm just afraid. But guess what? It's again something that I'm gonna be milking very hard once I can't milk Apex. I've been on one of my best runs, knock on wood, in my career right now. Um, but it is because of the rules that Apex has implemented. Okay, and I can't buy more accounts. Before, you blow an account, like, all right, well, just gonna pass an eval, and I'm right back to it. Now I can't. I can't buy these accounts anymore. These accounts are gone, right? So, and then you once have daily loss limit, and I don't know how that's gonna affect me. So, what's the rule for what? Uncapped payouts with bull knocks are great. Why can't you buy new accounts at Apex? Um, no, I can. I said I can't buy these. These are the old accounts. These are the old accounts. I've had these since January, February. Like I've had them for. Gonna be on payout number 6. This account. This account's gonna be at payout too. Like I'm gonna be requesting another 10 grand from Apex this week. But I gotta wait. I've been pending. I got a lot pending, so it's. But if you guys look, like I have. If I got to a payout, I have not blown a single account. So see how it says active? Let's go to the first blown. The first blown was in December. I have not blown a single account with Apex this year that has reached the payout. Obviously, I've blown others, but not the ones that reached the payout because you rush in the beginning and stuff. And I didn't really make much in January and February with Apex. I was building up those accounts in January and February with Apex. Most of my money in February has been from TPT. And March was a mix of TPT and Apex, and then April has been mostly Apex. So it's been like this is like my first big month with Apex. Why would you have your last show with TPT one unless you had issues? You said Apex bans profitable people. Um, yes, in a sense, there's some profitable people that are banned because they're supposed to move to live, but that's the problem. Like, why are we not moving live? Why is there not people trading live? Is a live account with every prop firm? I think that's the big missing piece. I don't know if Apex made a good change or not with the new upgrade with the new accounts. I don't know. But you could see like I am not actively like making content about prop firms and pushing codes and doing all this stuff nonstop like some content creators because I understand the frustration and I understand that these prop firms are not perfect. So I'm just trying to trade. This is the whole point of my channel. It's just trading and showing my journey. Someone wants to support me, the codes are up there. If you want to see it, you have eyes. I'm not going to make a video just about a prop firm all the time, repeating the same thing, how they're the greatest prop firm, and make a video about every prop firm, how they're the greatest prop firm, and why you should use them. Like, or if you don't use this prop firm, you're blah, blah, blah. Like, I understand that trading is all right. So you've been banned, but have you been trading with TRADEIFY, Lucid, My Funded Futures, Take Profit Trader? Are you banned from those? Yeah. All right. Don't want to short too soon, but I'm thinking about shorting this. Oh wait, are we back to all-time highs? Jesus. Like, I don't want to just get in front of the train. I think that's a dumb idea. But it is rejecting a little bit. Yeah, I could have taken that. Would have worked. But I was just afraid. Kind of thinking of Friday. What happened on Friday was wild. I missed it. But I was kind of watching with one eye open. Good morning, Miss K. Mighty and Savage, thank you for news alert. Apex has moved me to live after 2 payouts with the new accounts, right? So I don't want those accounts. That's why I haven't added. I have 15 Apex accounts. I haven't added the new ones. The old one. The best Apex to start with 50K. I like the 150s, but for cost effectiveness, yeah, 50K. I used to like the 50K when there was no like daily loss limit or MAE. She's blowing through. Yeah, so unfortunately, all-time high is going to be a very tough. We're going to have to be patient. Damn, we're going to be trading NQ at 30,000 soon, guys. It's going to be so weird. I remember when it went to 20,000. I was trading NQ at 13 or 14,000 when I first started. I should be just using that data. I should be putting all my money from payouts I don't need for living purposes into QQQ and the SPY. Like that should just be in my portfolio. Like I only have like 100 grand in there. I think 105. Let's see how much it grew today. I used to be always paranoid in long term investing, but now I don't even look at it. It's like just there. Yeah, I'm at. I've made 21,000 on it. I bought it last year at this time. It's about 20% return. Yeah, Austin, I hope you're trading with other prop firms in the meantime. Yeah, I'm gonna give it some time here for a reversal. I don't want to. This is a TPT. This is the most precious type of account you could have. I am not gonna rush into a trade I'm not sure about. I don't do well on trending days, so we gotta see if this will rotate back in or what's gonna happen here. But how do you not realize you have an open position across each other for 5 minutes? Not that it matters because it happens for a couple seconds and you can copy trade. You just got to be very careful. You got to understand copy trading, how there could be issues, why there's issues. Um, there's certain things that copy trading does, and there's some flaws in the way it executes. So you just got to be careful with that. Whoa. All right. What software do you use, Alpha? You need to change your software, or you need to get one of these windows always open. That's one thing I've learned from copy trading. Positions window and the working orders window, you have to have those open. So all the things I've learned over the years and months, I've had issues too in the past. And I have issues with take profit trader at the open. That's why I don't use it at the open. I'll be securing a $780 payout within 2 seconds, and I can't do it. I think I could do it on TRADEIFY. Let's say if I'm not trading with Apex, I don't know if I wouldn't switch to Ninja Trader. Everyone pretty much has TRADEIFY, and the execution could be smoother. But I would need that refresh plugin for Ninja Trader. The charts are too slow on Ninja Trader. They lag. I didn't even go to play golf yesterday, so I'm going today. There was no tee times available yesterday. It was such a nice day. So I went to get a car wash, and my sprinklers hit my car on Sunday because I was playing with the sprinklers, trying to set them up properly, and I was like spinning around, and then it was spraying on my car, and I didn't think anything of it. I'm like, oh, the pollen will wash away. And now I have hard water spots on my car, and the car wash did not take them off, so I'm kind of nervous. Hopefully, whatever I bought some stuff on Amazon. Hopefully that will work, because that would suck if I have to redo the PPF for stupid water. That would be insane. I built the NT8 mouse trader just like QUANTOWER. Oh, very nice. I would definitely need that. Although I might have that with affordable indicators plugins, but hey, I would definitely I'll definitely take you up on that. Good hockey last night. Canes up 2-0 against Philly. Yeah, sad that Ducks lost, but hopefully, hopefully they'll come back. Crazy that Hurricanes were just like Canadians, just getting outplayed, and they win. The Knicks. What's with this dry cough? The Knicks had a nice win, but kind of losing interest in basketball. There's really not many besides Knicks. There's really no one I actually Lakers. Never mind. I'll be looking. I'll be watching the Lakers. I got Lakers. I got the Sabres. That's the two teams I guess I would be rooting for, and the Knicks. I want the Sabres to win. I don't know why. I guess New York, but still being patient here for a some kind of reversal maybe. Need to get a daily payout. Hopefully $1,000. That would be the goal. 1K a day keeps the daytime job away, right? That's the saying. Let's see if the market pulls back to 28.20. If it hits 28.120, I might short if it rejects. So it's making a little bit of a topping tail here, and then it might have like a false breakout. Longs get excited and pulls back, maybe. I don't know. Being patient. Winning the ORB just makes me very patient and hopefully pays off. But today is just not an ideal day. But yesterday was tough in the beginning and then it became good, right? So just gotta have patience. Yesterday was horrible and then out of nowhere volatility came. And now 1, 2 trades is all you need. But the greatest thing about my opening range trade is the fact that it happens at 9:30 a.m. So it's like no matter where I am, no matter what I'm doing, as long as I have 2 minutes of time that I could look at my phone or a computer, I could trade it, and then it's perfect. Like when I used to go to a track, I used to just trade it from the track. I'm sure there's gonna be a day where I'm playing golf and I'm gonna be trading. Um, might have to skip a hole or whatnot, but can the OR be done with a phone as easy? Yes. Basically, you remote into the computer at home. So it's not as easy to do on the phone like natively, but you log in remotely to your computer and then do it. It's very easy. Sometimes you might not be as fast with your fingers as you are with the mouse, but is that a Lucid eval? This is a TPT Pro account, but the other one is a Lucid eval. Yes, this one. All right, 10 o'clock reversal. Let's see. This is just gonna be a shallow pullback. Yeah, it looks like it's just a shallow pullback for now. Oh, that first trade is gonna be anxious type of feels. I hate not trading for like half an hour. I also hate trading on trend days. So Am I waiting for 120 short? Possibly, yes. But I am not going to place the order there. I'm just going to wait for a rejection. Because it could just blow right through. I mean, this looks very bullish. Shorting is not. Shorting this is not ideal. Yep, I would definitely rather buy a pullback than short. But in order to buy a pullback, it's got to come down. So if I just short 120s, maybe it'll come back down to 20s and double dip. But I also don't want to make a stupid decision I'm not sure about. A grind is one of the hardest ways to trade. I feel like once there's like a big, like let's say this just straight dump to 20, oh man, I'm buying. Like I'm not even thinking about it. But if it grinds down to 20, then it's like, do I buy this? Yeah, trading and investing is always what if type of feel. So like you're saying you're bought at the lows and you wish you bought more now, right? So it's like no matter what you do, you're never gonna be fully satisfied with trading. Because you could always hold longer, you could always buy more, you could sell sooner because you should take profit. There's always a better option. You can never execute almost to perfection. Like almost never. Like yesterday, I made $1,300 on TPT and I switched over to evals and then I blew one eval, but then I made like $1,500 to $2,000 on other evals. And I was like, why am I not trading the pro account? Like I could be making instead of eval money, I could be making real money. And so I did well on evals and I'm not happy that I didn't trade funded. But yeah, I have quality stocks too. Yeah, I know. Investing is a lot different. I have like $108,000 now in my Robinhood, but I should really be buying more. Like 100,000 is not really moving enough. Like I want to be like, all right, I gotta check every day because the interest rates are going down, and it's like the money market is just not making as much. But I paid down a lot of my house, so um that's saving me on some interest. What happened to volatility? Well, all-time highs happened. And I'm not gonna trade just to trade. I am gonna wait patiently because all I need is one good trade. If I get one good trade, I could get 30 points on that with two contracts and get my $1,000. 35 straight green days. But you got some payouts, right? Human? You blew accounts today? I don't know how I would trade this if I did not win on the ORB. So like I can't. It's always depending on what stage you're in mentally. Like right now, I'm in the great stage. I am ready for golf. I got a new toy yesterday to celebrate my 50K month. I don't think it's gonna help, but we'll try. You always cook, bro. You always cook. Wow, this market freaking blows. All right, go. There we go. Kind of what I was saying before. Come on, a little bit more. Oh man. No, not 30. No one trades at 30-second ORB. Anyone trades at 30-second ORB? If you trade at 30-second ORB, I want to know your success rate. Oh, I thought you meant like first 30 seconds of the day. Sorry, I misunderstood. Come on, get to 2820. I'm gonna start one. Just feel like it might not get to 20, but probably will. See, can we get 300 out of this? Jesus, this cough. There we go. Got 385. We got paid for golf, okay? Golf's paid for. Come on, I want 2820. Jesus. Wow, what a bounce. Damn it. If I got the 2820s, man, we would be done for the day. I would have made more. I would have bought 2 contracts at 2820. Oh, we could still do it. Maybe. But is there something going on now? Or what is this? I'm still buying. Always some attacks and stuff. Where are all the haters now? That is what I thought. What? What happened? Come on. You could do it. Come on. We could push down a little bit more. But now now the volatility is kind of gone. So it's not the same trade as if it went straight down there. Now I could make a little H. Gotta be more careful buying this. Might get down to 27,980. We might stop at 28,000. Kind of like a lot of support there because we had a lot of resistance. Yeah, she's bouncing. She bouncing. Yeah, missed that opportunity. We missed the opportunity. Damn it, guys. I was excited. Why is this frozen? TPT, come on. Get your act together, boys. TPT is always acting up when it's volatile. That's what sucks about the free rhythmic. Damn, I basically bought the lows. Imagine I got the 20s. Oh man, we could have been chilling. Yeah, unfortunate. Alpha, I think you're just angry for no reason. Like having anger issues during trading is not good. I know from personal experience. Blaming the market for something is just a good time to walk away. Is there a way to flatten all accounts at once in TRADEIFY? I don't know if cancel and flatten all will do it for all the accounts. I don't know. But I've been asking for TPT to put a um I've been asking for TPT to put a better rhythmic server on for a long time. Well, ghost orders are different. 'Cause I don't know, the system sees them sometimes. Oh, what a bummer. That was the opportunity right there. I just needed a little bit more of a pullback, and we would have had maybe $1,000 day. You would have a better luck shooting yourself in the foot than talking with TBT. What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? Yeah, the first half an hour it's been better, but I can't do trending markets, so I gotta be careful when it's trending because I'll get steamrolled. So I'm aggressive in the first half an hour if it's not trending. If I see a more of a range market with high volatility, that's my bread and butter. Trending markets are not for Alpine trader, unfortunately. Bottom mind. Hey, if all I get is $400 today from TPT, so be it. At least today is not the day I should be pushing. Yesterday was the day I should be pushing, but today is definitely not the day. Your RB's risk 20 points to, yeah, almost 9 points. It's like almost like I could do almost 2 to 1 if I wanted to. I could probably use a 70 tick stop loss, but depends on the volatility, I guess. The 70 tick stop loss would make a difference. Like when you trade 3 contracts, every tick makes a difference. Yeah, it would be like 350 risk times 3. Yeah, it would bring it down to just $1,000 risk. And I make 540. So yeah, instead of going up with take profit, I could bring down my stop loss just a couple ticks and I could bring it down to 2 to 1 risk reward, which would definitely skew. If the win rate was the same, it would definitely skew the overall result in my favor. Because that's the hardest part with ORBs. When you lose a couple times in a row, like it takes forever to recover. But if you know that it's only going to take you a couple days to recover, 1 day worth of work, then, or 1 day worth of losses, then it's mentally easier to leave those accounts alone instead of trying to make it back. Especially now that the accounts are over buffer, like I gotta be cautious. Wow, man, that dip was the dip, and that's it. One opportunity. At least I took some of it, you know. Like imagine I just waited till 420 with everything, wouldn't even have 400 bucks. I made 400 bucks in 10 seconds. I am not gonna complain. Simplistic. Good morning. Oh man, what a boring market. Come on. Should I order myself a bagel just so I'm not rushing later? Yeah, might as well. All right, another pullback. Have you done all the profits you are showing during the live on YouTube? Yes. Today, yes. Well, you can't copy me, so don't even think about it. If that's your idea and that is why you're asking, don't think about copying someone. It's never going to work. Yeah, the ORB you have to just you can't like look at my stream and do it. It would never work. You just gotta kind of do it based on feel and intuition. Kind of like sports, you know. $1,500 payout that pays for a lot of accounts, man. That's how you got to look at it. Gives you some chances to gives you some chances to get new accounts, start over. Long 80, I don't know, scary. Possibly, but I'm not longing that. That's too low of a probability. Probably would work, but it's already bouncing now. I just don't want to get caught in the bad trade. So I'm looking more on the downside. Like I said, the high volatility candles is where I really like. So hopefully we get one more candle like that. Nice bounce. Can it make a lower high and go lower? Sorry guys for the boring stream, but just trying to be patient. I just don't feel like I have a good pulse on the market right now, and I don't know which way it wants to go. And then yesterday we saw some volatility that made trading a lot easier, so we just gotta wait for that. If there was an obvious range, I would trade it, but there's no obvious range. Right now it's still going higher. Yeah, I would have held it maybe a little longer if I got the 20s. I don't want to get greedy on that, you know? So I'm not too upset with that one. But if I got the 20s with 2 contracts, that would have been nice. My thoughts on Bookmap, if you understand it really well, maybe it could help you. A lot of people that you see that use Bookmap, that are on YouTube, are getting paid to use Bookmap, just so you know. So it's not a pure intention of theirs to use Bookmap. They get paid to use it. I've been reached out by them to use it. But I don't jump on every deal. I don't know. There's some people that just jump on every single dollar they could get. Funded Seed is in my mailbox every day. They want to pay me monthly. to promote funded seat. And I could be paying my mortgage with funded seat, you know? And it wouldn't hurt you guys in any way because I would just say, hey, I'm trying them out. But I don't know if they would get a lot of sales. So I don't know how long that would last. Because nowadays, prop firms have to pay influencers to promote them because a lot of them will not promote a new prop firm. So for a new prop firm to kind of get on board with influencers, they got to pay them. And it's just... But yeah, Phidias has TRADEIFY. I got to trade with some Phidias accounts. I got to get a live account with Phidias. I don't know why I don't. I have so much money in the wallet, and I just don't. I could just transfer it into a live account. It's actually one of the coolest ways that a live account exists in the space. Like you could take your wallet, so like same as TPT, you get your payouts, it goes into a wallet, and then you could transfer from your wallet into a live account. So you could have a live account plus SIM account at the same time. Pretty smart way. That's why I don't understand. How does Phidias have a live account and Apex still can't do it? Damn. There is your 80. TPT has that option? No, TPT has the wallet. Phidias has that option. Static of or end of day. Static is very tight drawdown, so it depends. I've done both. They launched some new products. I don't know exactly what, but they launched some new ones. We could take a look, see if there's anything interesting. I actually like Phidias. They're not like a big dog, but I don't mind them. Oh, they got a new website. Look at them. Fancy. If they got Ninja Trader, that means they're doing something good. So they have express to live. So express to live is the static. Um, oh, they added more sizes. Damn, only $1,000 drawdown. Terrible. This is still the best. This is still by far the best. This is the ones I did. So basically, with these, you have $500 drawdown, static, never trails, and you got to make $1,500 to pass an eval. Once you pass an eval, you can then trade this account again, and you can get to $1,500, which is your target, in 1 day. So you could pass an eval in 1 day, and then second day, you could get it to a payout. And then in 2 days, from eval to payout. Literally, like in 2 days. That's the fastest in the industry. No one does payouts faster than that because it's 1 day eval, 1 day to payout. And then you will get a payout of $1,000, and then $500 goes to your live account. And then if you do 5 of these accounts and do it over 5 times, then you would get a $5,000 payout and then $2,500 credit to go to a live account, which is pretty nice. But I want to know how the fundamentals work. Activation's pretty expensive nowadays, though. I don't know how much they cost. How much do the accounts cost? $17 minis? Gosh, damn. But it's this plus it's an expensive account. They're pretty expensive, but not a bad. I don't know. I think there's better options out there, but it's not a bad option. Jason, I've done it. I've gotten 5 payouts or 4 payouts from those accounts. So you can't put money from your wallet into a live TPT account. No, it doesn't work that way. You don't need to though. On TPT, the live accounts are so good you don't need to do that. Then this 80 held like, oh, like 2 times. Did not trust it. 30 accounts? Whoa, whoa, whoa. It's Tuesday. Uh, 30% in the certain accounts, not the static accounts. Prop firm does not suck if it has rules. Prop firm sucks if you can't take the money out. 75% since when? It's always been 80. They changed to 75%? That's not good. No, it's 80-20. Only the premium have 75%. It only has $500 in drawdown. I get one minion gets blown. So make sure you're one. How many losses can you have in a row? Maybe you should overthink that. That's a lot of money to waste. But Galaxy Trader, once you get to the point where you're getting paid from every prop firm is putting you live and you're running out of ideas where you trade, Phidias is not a bad option. But when you're just starting out and you're not banned from any prop firm or going to live with any prop firm, then yes, you have better options. Yeah, but you said you just blew 30 accounts. I'm not talking about one account. Yeah, one loss. But if you blew 30, hope you're exaggerating. That's what I'm hoping for. Yeah, there's no judgment. There's definitely no judgment. It's just then you got to realize, why would I do that? Because then in the live account it's the same thing, or not the live account, the funded account, it's the same thing. If you can't pass it, then why would I trade the funded if I'm not gonna get to a payout? That's why I don't like small accounts. I prefer bigger accounts. What's your strategy trading 150K TPT Pro versus evals? It's pretty much the same. It's just a little bit more aggressive on the evals. My food here? No. Come on, market, wake up. Go down or something. 5 accounts with TPT. Yes. TPT is cheaper and the best. Yeah, TPT has just TPT is the only prop firm that you could like rely on long term that you could get paid and make good living out of it. You can't make good living on Lucid. You can't make good living on TRADEIFY, right? Like it's gonna end unless you could trade a live account very consistently for a very long time. Then, of course, but at that point, you could just trade personal funds. How did the wedding go? It was great. It was great. Nothing crazy, but I can't get my money to transfer from the wallet to my bank. Oof. Yeah, I don't know. It literally happens for me in less than a second. Do I short this 120? I would, but this trending there is just scary. Yeah, I'm short. I don't know if that's a good idea, but I don't like it. I'll go get my bagel. Let this breathe for a second. Yeah, fuck. I should have taken off break even. What do we have? 200 bucks? I'm out. Not the right trade to be in. Might work, but I don't like it. I gotta flip this account. There is $10 on micro. All I want is just the micro trade. I'm not gonna watch. How am I doing today? Really good. Really excited for May. But today has been a day of testing patience. The only problem is market's not really doing what I want, so might not be actually trading much today. The 200-second chart is just a recommendation from someone, and I like it. It doesn't really change all that much for me, because I don't really use candle patterns as much with this strategy, so kind of slows things down for me. My mom's calling. One sec. My mom is so funny. She always asks me if did I go bankrupt yet, and then that I need a lot of money because the garage is gonna be expensive and all this stuff. And I'm like, yeah, I need to go back to work. And then she's always talking about something. But the reason why she called is she wants me to order her Happy Mother's Day signs for cake. Market's still not doing what I want. So, Aaron, 560 on 4 PAs. Solid day. I am very happy with today. I just wish I could get more TPT payouts, but I got half an hour left. So we'll see if we could get there. Did my brother ever borrow the Porsche for the day? I mean, he takes it to work sometimes, but he's not the type of person to just go drive around. But my old one, he used to have it for a while. If he really wanted to, he could take my old one. It's been sitting in my driveway. I don't even keep it in the garage because the garage is occupied by the golf sim. So I don't have room for two cars, just one. I gotta sell the old one though. Wow, this market, man. I don't know who said about they were talking about the 80s. We should buy the 80s. I think that was a great idea. So I hope that person took it. My dad has, yeah. Was taking my niece for drives this weekend. She loved it. Have I seen the McLaren irons? Yep. And I saw Justin Rose totally play like crap with them. So no thank you. Yeah, 365 per iron. Where are they made out of? Carbon fiber, I hope. But then actually that wouldn't work. Yep, they don't even look good. They look very cheesy, yep. The blades don't look bad, but the cavity backs look terrible. Now, the question is, does this guy play with those irons? Let's see, can we see? Nope, they're different, right? I don't think they're right. Unless that's some kind of. He's using graphite shafts. Nope, it looks like tailor made. It is absolutely so cool to see him actually perform. So he doesn't even use them. Of course, Rick Shields is gonna get paid to say that. He says that about every single iron. I've never seen Rick Shields say anything bad about any irons. The Tacomos are amazing too. I just don't like watching his channel as much anymore. Is YouTube Golf Tour actually gonna happen? So it's a real thing. I heard about it. Wasn't sure if it was like a. What kind of format is it? Wonder how you qualify. Do I like TGL? Not really that much. I love sim golf, and I think they use the worst simulator ever. I don't like the graphics. I don't like the physics. I don't like any of that. I don't like the courses that they play. Oh, just a million? But who qualifies? Like, it's a YouTube golf tour, but Tommy Fleetwood has a channel. Bryson has a channel. Do they qualify? Oh, handpicked. Okay. It's just crazy how much money these guys make off YouTube golf. It's absolutely amazing how many people watch their channels. And their videos are so long, you know? So it's like, who's got so much time to watch these videos? You would think. Like, short content usually does better. Wow, this market is so freaking trash. Boring. Mhm. Tanya, hey Alpine, what account do you think is better on Apex and what do you use? So I use the old accounts. I have the legacy accounts, which is the old accounts. Right now, I would do end of day if I was buying the new ones. it's crazy. I want the market to be like it was on Wednesday and Thursday and Friday. Yeah, I don't know. This is terrible. Beautiful market for me. Not for me. I had a nice chance, but I kind of blew it. Kind of blew it. You guys want to see how much I paid for gas yesterday to fill up my 911? That's how much I paid to fill up my 911 yesterday. Austin, I have no idea, brother. I tried. I have no idea. Your account is under review. Um, that was actually in Bergen County. Yeah, I'm not in Bergen County, but yep, that was premium. 22 gallons almost. I didn't check what kind of price it was actually compared to other gas stations. I just went there because I needed to. I was like almost empty. Like I refuse to go to like cheap gas station. Miss K, how's your trading going? I got 15 minutes left on the stream and the market's doing nothing. Absolutely nothing. I got a tea time at 1:30 today. Actually booked it yesterday because I said if I don't book it now, was only 1:30 and 2:50 available from this course for singles. It's actually nice to play golf by yourself because you could get more tee times. Trying to get let's say you try to go with 4 people, it's so hard. Take profit trader. I should start another eval and take profit trader at least. I know, Miss K. That's why we're gonna do some merch giveaways. So I could make a trip all at once. Tomorrow we're gonna give away a hat. One more hat. So that way. Maybe we'll do a giveaway for an account tomorrow and then maybe a 911 will, if you win in the 911 you get a hat or something. Oh man, I want to get some more money from TPT today. Come on, market. Do I just long with 15 contracts? Is that a good idea? But it's not going up either. It's not going down, but it's not going up. Damn, I bottom ticked the entry and I sold way too soon. Black coffee trader. It's an idea. Oh, my payouts got approved. Well, one payout just got approved. Let's see if the other ones get approved. I didn't request them all at once, so. Oh, yep, they did. 5 payouts got approved. All right, that's good. That means we could trade those accounts tomorrow. So we got 2 more pending. Yay. I am so proud of myself. So many days traded and Do I trade anything apart from NQ? No. Nope. Obviously, when the metals were crazy, I traded some silver, but I don't trade YM or ES. I do have a Discord, but it's not like Discord's not really that active anymore. It used to be more active, but people kind of scattered to other Discords. And I'm not really that active in there, but you could join. Give you a link. But I don't have a course, no. Don't buy courses. Courses are not gonna get you profitable. But you could join in there, share your PNL, share your journey if you have any simple questions. I think I have to flip one more account. Let me see. Hmm. I like this Apex dashboard, but it is a pain in the ass to check how many days you need. So this account, I could flip for 2 days and get a payout. This account, I could get a payout today. But see, I'm going to forget this by tomorrow, and I'm going to have to do it all over again. 596. This I got to flip. Come on, I want a green trade on the flip. Hate seeing red on my column. Crazy. Market's crazy strong. That's a loss. $7. We might go bankrupt. All right, so I had accounts for payout today. Full payout. This is not. This is not ready. This one is ready. 583. That's gonna be a full payout today too. Oh man, what a start to the month. I don't know how much I'm gonna be requesting today, but it's gonna be a nice chunk. Oh yeah, it's gonna be a nice chunk of payouts today. At least I think at least 10 grand. Oh, da, 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 da. All right, we're getting some movement. Looks so much better on the 500 tick chart. See, that's what I mean. Bigger time frame, I'm able to kind of just zoom out and see things in the slower. But we do have to flip on this. All right. I should flip all my Apex accounts because that will count as one day. If I flip all these accounts, it will count as one trading day, right? Because I got to do that. Yeah. Except the ones that are pending payout, which are two of them. 594 and 605. All right, so 604, 602, 600, 594 is the one. 592, 586. Okay, so this is going to be a flip of all the remaining accounts. All right, so that's going to count as day one for them out of 8. So that's a good thing. That's enough money if you really stay patient. That's enough money. $50 times, let's say, 30 accounts. It'll add up. You just won't make it in a month. You gotta wait for like 2 months to make the make the money. All right, it's 12 o'clock. Play a jam. I had a violation last week in Legacy. Yep. That's what happens.
Trades locked. Gains made. We'll be back.
Another day, charts fade slow, sunset in view. Fairways calm.
How long did it take me to get the approval? I requested last week. Like,
Horse in the night,
they're all requested at actually, no.
Alpine
I don't know if they were all requested at the same time.
Alpine horizon, peace tonight.
A week.
From the course to the charts, we
6 to 7 days, depending. I requested 2 days apart.
or be steady. Dreams stand tall.
But the ones from the 29, no, from the 30th are still not approved. All right, guys, tea time in an hour and a half. So Alpine is going to sign off. This market's not doing anything. So today's payout is only $370 from TPT, unfortunately. So that means we didn't meet the daily goal. But fortunately, this trade, we could have had 500, but I was not around, and then I kind of wanted more anyway. Good thing we took a break even there.
My legacy payout requested last Monday, 4 days later approved. Yeah, it depends. That's not bad. 4 days, 7 days. I don't really care as long as it's not taking a month. Because I have other accounts. If they were all requested at the same time, then I'll probably get a little annoyed. But since I have so many accounts, it kind of, I'm just glad to get a payout. That's the end goal of the account, right? So, all right, guys, I will see you all tomorrow. We'll do a giveaway tomorrow and hump day. Tomorrow's gonna be raining, so no golf tomorrow. But my dad's coming by tomorrow to work on some stuff. But we'll do a normal stream tomorrow till 12, maybe till 1. We'll see, depending on the market. Thanks, guys. Let's have a wonderful May. Happy Cinco de Mayo. I'm going out today for some wings and some Coronas. So if I'm late to the stream tomorrow, you'll know why. Just kidding. I'm old. I'll stick to 2 beers. But I'm definitely going to get a beer at the golf course. 80 degrees. Ah, beautiful. See you guys. Thanks for tuning in. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button if you're new. There's a bunch of new people on this stream today. Appreciate you guys. And